Hello ladies and gents, my name's Dave and welcome to the YouTube channel Animar Animus, and I'll be speaking with you today from the heart, the seat of the soul. I'd like to say thanks very much for all the likes, shares and subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate that and it helps to keep me inspired. And on the last video I did a short history of fairy tales by Ann Gadd, part 1, and today we'll do part 2 of the same material. It comes from Ann's book, Climbing the Beanstalk, the hidden messages found in best-loved fairy tales. So thanks very much to Anne for letting me use your material, and once again thanks to my friend Larry for giving me the book in the first place. So if we turn to the flip chart here, yesterday ladies and gents I finished on the word night on part 1, so today we'll commence just here. The two opposing views of the sisters as malevolent ugly or kind and beautiful are also played out in the female roles of many fairy stories, where there is an ugly, wicked stepmother and a beautiful, sweet daughter. In Old French, the word fata became fae, F-A-E, and was used to describe a powerful being, capable of prophecy as well as enchantments, magic, and spells. From this the noun fairy derived, which initially described the magic rather than small creatures at the bottom of the garden. This may explain why fairy tales are seldom, if ever, about actual fairies, but rather about enchantments, spells, and magic, because they describe the content based on the old use of the word, rather than the winged astral beings. For most of us, fairy tales seem to have existed forever. From the first time as children, we listened spellbound to the tales of wicked witches, talking animals, and quests resulting in untold treasures. Fairy tales have captured our imagination throughout history. People have loved stories or fables prior to the advent of printing. Many tales, myths and legends were passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. Where do these tales of magic, enchantment, spells and talking animals that we know so well originate from? The French aristocrat Charles Perrault, who was responsible for the first publishing of stories such as Cinderella and Red Riding Hood, did not invent the stories, neither did the brothers Grimm, nor did Aesop invent his fables, although Hans Christian Andersen did create a number of his tales. For the most part, though, these and many others took existing tales, myths, fables, and legends and wrote them down. This is why you often have the same story by different authors with a different title. In doing so, these writers passed on a legacy of deep spiritual wisdom and insight, which had existed for hundreds and sometimes even thousands of years, that otherwise might have been lost to us in our inability to understand the deeper truths they allude So most of us have relegated them to the level of children's entertainment. So just going back to this part here, over the passage of time, a lot of us have lost the ability to understand the deeper truth that they hold, and Anne's done a great job in putting this forward. So most of us have relegated them to the deeper level, that they really don't mean anything. But in my experience of working with them and having other people to help me to try and understand them over the years, they really do bring a lot of wisdom and insights. Along with meditation and dream work, it's helped me a lot and does help me to the present day. So if you get the chance to look into some of this fairy tale material and see what it can do for you and your family and friends. So that's the end of chapter 2. In the future, I'll do other fairy tales from Anne's book and other material, and I hope you'll join me for that and you got something from this today. So thanks very much, ladies and gents, and I wish you a good day. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.